Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. If you're listening to this, you're probably an automotive pro, maybe on the management side, maybe marketing at a dealership.
You got it. And we all know the name of the game, right? Standing out in a sea of dealerships. It's tough.
Feels like everyone's fighting for the same customers. So how do you cut through the noise, especially now with AI changing everything?
And that's exactly what we're tackling today. Day 4 of our 30-day AI protocol transformation system. It's all about finding your true north, the power of purpose.
Sounds kind of deep, right?
It is. But look, it's not just some feel-good philosophy stuff. This is foundational. If you want to really leverage AI, you got to nail this first.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Now think about this, everyone listening.
Uh,
Have you ever, and I bet you have, visited a bunch of dealership websites and they all just kind of blend together?
Oh, totally. Same stock photos, same promises of best deals, great service, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. And if that's happening to you, trust me, it's happening to your customers too. So what's the takeaway here?
Simple. In the age of AI, generic messaging just won't cut it. It's like trying to stand out wearing a beige jumpsuit in a beige room. You become invisible.
Okay, so beige is out. Got it. But why is this lack of unique voice, this beigeness so bad, specifically when we're talking about AI?
Because AI learns from data, right? So if it's crawling the web, checking out your dealership, and all it finds is the same generic stuff everyone else has, what's it going to create for you?
More beige. I see what you're saying. So if the AI is just echoing the same empty promises as every other dealership, it's not really helping you stand out.
Exactly. You're feeding it bland ingredients so you get bland results. This is why finding your why is so crucial. It's day 4 of the protocol for a reason.
Makes sense. It's
Uh,
like you need that strong flavor, that secret ingredient for the AI to work its magic. I remember reading about this dealership, doing okay, decent website, all right marketing, but nothing special. And the question was, why should a customer choose you?
And what was their answer?
The classic, great service and competitive prices. I'm willing to bet a lot of our listeners have used that line themselves.
It's the default, right? But it doesn't tell us anything unique. So we dug deeper. We asked, why does your dealership exist beyond just making money? And that's where things got interesting.
So what was their why? What made them different?
Turns out they were in a community with a lot of working class families, many of whom had credit challenges. And this dealership had a knack for helping these customers.
Just getting them approved for loans.
More than that, they provided financial literacy education, helped them understand credit scores, and genuinely celebrated their progress. It was like they were truly invested in helping these folks improve their lives.
Wow, so it wasn't just about selling a car, it was about building something better for their customers.
Exactly. And they didn't even realize this was their true north, their unique purpose, until we started asking the right questions.
So once they figured this out, what happened?
Everything changed. Their marketing went from generic to hyper-targeted, speaking directly to people who'd faced credit issues. No more beige.
I bet that resonated way more with the right customers.
Big time. And their team, man, their motivation skyrocketed. They were part of something bigger than just sales targets. They were helping people rebuild their lives.
Talk about a powerful motivator.
And their customers, they became raving fans. Word of mouth referrals went through the roof.
So wait, how did this tie back into the AI stuff?
Because now, when they started using AI for marketing and content, it had this incredible, authentic story to draw from. The AI could create powerful, targeted messaging that truly connected with their ideal audience.
It's like the AI finally had something real to work with, something unique to say. No more beige portraits.
Exactly. And they took this true north and made it a guiding principle for every single decision. New system, new hire. Gotta ask, does this help us fulfill our purpose of rebuilding lives?
Okay, so finding your true north is clearly important. But what are the tangible benefits for dealerships, especially when it comes to AI?
Well, first off, everything you do starts reflecting this unique purpose. Your processes, your content, it all becomes more aligned with who you truly are. No more cookie cutter solutions.
Right, so you're not just copying what everyone else is doing.
Nope. And remember that AI we talked about, it now has this rich source of information to learn from. It can create content that's specific to your story, your impact, your culture.
So the AI is actually helping you stand out, not just blend in.
You got it. And your team. They feel more connected to the mission, more motivated, which of course leads to happier customers and better results all around.
This is all great, but how do dealerships actually find their true north? This isn't something they teach you in dealer school.
You're telling me it takes some digging.
Yeah.
And it means going beyond those surface level answers. That's why in the 30-day AI protocol, we've got this framework that helps dealerships uncover their authentic purpose.
Okay, break it down for us. What's this framework all about?
We look at 4 layers. First, the history layer. We go back to the beginning. Why was the dealership founded? What problems were they trying to solve? What were the guiding principles back then?
So it's about understanding the roots, the original vision. Makes sense. What's next?
The impact layer. This is where we look at how the dealership makes a difference in customers' lives beyond just the transaction. What problems do you solve better than anyone else? What do your happy customers consistently rave about?
So it's about really listening to what your customers are saying, seeing the value you deliver that maybe you don't even realize yourself.
Exactly. Then we've got the culture layer. This is about the values that drive your decisions. What makes your team proud? What stories do they share about the dealership? This tells you a lot about your internal identity, your heart and soul.
Fascinating. So it's about understanding the shared values, the things that make your team tick. What's the last layer?
The future layer. This is about your aspirations. What legacy do you want to leave? What would you keep doing, even if it wasn't the most profitable thing? This points to a deeper purpose, a guiding star for the long haul.
I love how this framework really digs deep. It's not just about what you're doing now, but why you started and where you want to go.
Exactly. And remember, we always push people to go beyond the obvious. If someone says, we provide great service, we ask why.
Mm.
What makes your service so great? What's the real impact on the customer?
Same with competitive prices, right? It's not enough. Got to ask, competitive to what end? What does that affordability allow your customers to do?
Boom. You got it. Keep asking why until you hit that bedrock, that truly unique purpose. That's your true north.
You mentioned that dealership that discovered their purpose in helping people with credit challenges.
Mhm.
Any other examples of dealerships finding their true north?
Oh, yeah, tons. There was this one, they started off with the usual cliches, wide selection, great customer service, you know the drill. But digging into their impact and culture, we found something special.
What was it?
They were passionate about helping growing families find the perfect vehicle for all their adventures. From school runs to road trips, they were all about making family life easier and more enjoyable.
The perfect vehicle for life's adventures. That's way more compelling than just selling cars.
Right. And it wasn't just talk, they lived it. They took time to understand family needs, had a kid-friendly showroom,
Mm.
even designed their test drives to showcase family-focused features.
So they completely redesigned their approach based on this newfound purpose.
Absolutely. Marketing targeted families, inventory focused on family vehicles. They even upgraded their facilities to be more family friendly. It was a total transformation.
And all because they took the time to figure out their true north. Powerful stuff.
It really is. In this AI era, differentiation is key. Finding your true north isn't just a nice to have, it's essential for survival.
Couldn't agree more. So as we wrap up this deep dive into day 4 of the 30-day AI protocol, it's clear that defining your purpose, your why, is crucial for any dealership, especially as you embrace AI.
Absolutely. Without that true north, you're just another dealership lost in the algorithm. But when you know your purpose, everything you do, including how you leverage AI, becomes more focused, more impactful, more you.
So here's the challenge for everyone listening. What's your dealership's true north? What sets you apart? What do you believe in? Start digging into your history, your impact, your culture, your future. Find that core purpose and let it guide you.
As we continue with the 30-day AI protocol, remember, finding your true north is the first step to unlocking the true potential of AI and transforming your dealership.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time as we continue this exciting journey of AI transformation together.